how did Riri's Dance Academy start?
So, it started in 2011 and my friend was at my house and she knew that I'd been dancing forever.
Okay.
And it was such a big passion of mine. I just graduated the year before from Salford University and I was just kind of faffing with my life. I didn't know what to do or, you know, what direction to go in. And she was like, well, why don't you just open up a dance academy? You've been performing all of your life, you choreograph, you do all of these things. Just open up an academy.
Yeah.
But the word academy felt so big for me, almost so out of reach. And in my mind, when I think of an academy, I think of a huge building with classes running all of the time and just this hustle and bustle. So I had to really think what's going to work for me, and that was a mobile dance academy, really allowing us to travel nationally, internationally, and work with so many different people. But yeah, my friend, she designs websites and she does all of that. So she literally bought there and then the domain name for Riri's Dance Academy, but she said to me, what do you want it to be called? And I was like, oh, I don't know, like I've never thought about this. So literally, I think within the space of about 15 minutes, we had a conversation and the domain name was bought and the website was just kind of very basic and up and running. And I was like, oh, okay.
Wow.
It's here. Didn't know what to do with it. And I actually had to learn everything myself. So designing the website, remixing music, advertising, marketing, setting up classes, getting students in, invoices, accounts, numbers, like literally everything I did.
So do you think it helped you by setting up your own business, like to learn how to do everything yourself? Because you kind of had to in a way.
Yeah, I had to. I didn't have a choice. And actually, what's really kind of important is that I studied performing arts at Salford University.
Okay.
So there's no correlation to that degree with business, right?
Yeah.
So for me, it was just having to learn everything from scratch. And at the time when I opened the academy in 2011, YouTube was there. It was active, but now we know with the enhancements of technology and social media, information is so much more readily available. You can learn anything, anytime, anywhere, in a short, in a reel, in 10 seconds, you know everything.
Yeah, it's much easier now, isn't it, to learn, like, actually do stuff yourself.
Yeah. But back in the day, it wasn't that accessible and there wasn't that much out there. It feels now almost a really old school way of learning. But it worked, it worked. And I'm still learning, I'm always learning.
Are you glad you went mobile with your business rather than having an actual base?
Yeah, because you're grounded in a different way. Having a base in a building is grounding in a physical sense. But I think it took direction, it took time to build a route for what the academy meant. For example, in 2016, we diversified into children's theatre, into theatre productions. And then we went into children's theatre in 2020. So it was finding the direction that I wanted to go with the business. So evolving from regular classes to private dance classes, to working with celebrities, to undertaking workshops for children who've got learning difficulties and disabilities or elderly people in care homes, to theatre. So finding grounding in your ideas and your structure for the business rather than a physical kind of base. And it also allowed me just to travel internationally and take work everywhere.